Sanmonani Dumelang Sin Chao. My name is Judicious Masugu. I am happy that I am recording another video for the YouTube space. Guys, I record these videos for myself. I know that you are enjoying them and I love that you guys are enjoying the videos. But first of all, I'm doing them for myself than for you. So I am happy that I am doing it again. And thank you for tuning in. I really appreciate you. I appreciate your presence. I appreciate your contribution. Welcome to Navigating the Streets of Life with Judy. And on this channel, I share about my experiences, the good, the bad, and the in-between, my thoughts, my observation, and yeah. On today's video, as we are navigating the streets of life, the GPS address today is Oskido. Today we are driving to Oskido's house. I want us to talk about Oskido, guys. They say give people flowers while they can still smell them. And here I am today. I am not doing this video for anyone, but I am doing it for myself to say, Oskido, we see you, we see what you do, we see the impact that you have done to the people, to our people, and also to our lives, because music impacts everyone. Music, as African, we are people of a song, we are people of dance. Whether we're happy, it's music, it's dance. Whether we're sad, music, it's dance. That's part of who we are. And Oskido has played such a huge and important role. So I have realized that there are people who are watching me from India. When I check the statistics, people from the USA and people from different parts of the world. And guys, I'm so happy my viewership is growing. Though the subscription is not growing, people are not subscribing, but they do consume the content. But I appreciate. We are not complaining. I appreciate. Okay, Oskido is, I even prepared notes, guys. Most of the points that I am going to be talking about, I got them from the interview he did with McG, and also his Drive Ndondoni thing on channel. He has got a channel where he drives around and talks to people, though he's not consistent and he's not been posting. But I did watch that, and also the interview he did with McG. Guys, I don't know how many times I've watched the Oskido interview. I remember before I was even active on my YouTube channel, I did some notes on WhatsApp statuses, and people were engaging because of how that interview has touched me, and how that interview has shed light in terms of noticing this great person that is Oskido. Oskido is a South African recording artist. He has played a huge role in developing and mentoring big South African names in the music industry. Now, he is one of the co-founders of Kalawa Jazzman Records, which is an independent record. And this record has produced big names such as Mafikizolo, Bongo Muffin, Busiswa, DJ Zinhle, Uhuru, Professor, many big names that we know, Zonke, Thandiswa Mazwai, and different genres, music genres. So he is one of the co-founder, and I think he's a leader there, or he was a leader there. He's a leader there. Now I want us today to talk about the qualities, things that I have learned from Oskido. And I feel like as we are navigating the streets of life, we are learning from those who are ahead of us. We are learning from those who have done their part, you know, people who are out there like in the limelight, and we can see their lives, their downfalls, and also their achievement. So I have written down the qualities that I think I love about Oskido. And number one, he's got a good eye for talent. He has identified many talents, and also he is able to, he's got an ear for music, and also he is able to guide and mentor you to the right path. Even if he sees that, okay, you've got a talent, I see you can sing, I see you are doing this music gospel genre very well, but I feel like Afropop will suit you well. You know, for an example, he has done that for Zonke. I got it from the interview that Zonke once lived abroad, and she was she was into R&B and all that. But then Oskido identified Zonke through her sister, and then he started listening to her, and he was like guiding Zonke to this music genre that she's now doing, you know, and she's doing well. We love Zonke for her uniqueness, for her okay, angathi ukuthi ngifuna ukuthini, but that but that, you know, I ngicabanga ukuthi niyangithola. And then number two, Oskido understands the power of partnership. He, as a great leader, as he is, well established, moneyed, and talented, you know, he understands the power of partnership. He understands that we succeed relationally. And I was watching a Agenda Woman, and Unomdeni was talking about how she went and asked to be a PA of Oskido. And that for me was like, oh, okay, Oskido was willing to listen to Unomdeni and give him a chance. And Nomdeni said that Oskido gave him a chance, and and yeah, they started working together, and she made sure that she does her work to the point that Oskido promised to give her 3,000, but ended up giving her 30,000. So for me, that was like, oh, okay, you know what? He's willing to give people a chance. He's willing to listen to people who are knocking to his doors and presenting their ideas. And he acknowledges in the interview where he did with McG that his life was not in order. He is this creative person and this business person, but planning and all that thing, he did not have structures in place. And Nomdeni came to give her that. He also speaks about how DJ Zinhle's marketing skills came into play in branding him and making him a brand, you know. So he is able to partner with other people with skills that he doesn't have. And that for me was like, wow, I am so impressed, you know, if we can be able to say, okay, I am Judy, I am good in this and this and this, but I'm not good in this and this and that. There is this one who is good in that. How can we collaborate? How can we partner together to make this thing successful, you know? So I also loved that about him. And then number three, he's a great leader and a great mentor. I say this because he is able to identify a talent. And also you can hear from even the interview DJ did with McG. She mentioned that Oskido gave her 200 or 250,000 when she was pregnant with Ukairo. And as I was listening to him, he mentions that I noticed that Oskido does not only care about the talent. He identifies you because of your talent, but also he cares about you holistically. He talked about DJ Zinhle. When she was pregnant, he gave him 200 to sustain him, because obviously she was to sustain her, because obviously she was gonna be maternity leave. You know, she was not gonna be booked. And for me, that was, wow, you're such a great leader and a great mentor. We need leaders like him who will care about the people they are in partnership with, their employees, and the people they share this life with holistically. And he also talks about how he identify okay, you guys, we were disturbed by a call. He spoke about Heavy K, how he identified Heavy K, and also brought the whole family from, I'm not sure whether it was Eastern Cape, KZN, or wherever, to Joburg, so that he can be in Joburg and be established there. For me, that is a great leader, not only caring about your talent, what you can bring in the table, but also cares about your growth holistically. And it shows that he understands that when you are well holistically, you are able even to put effort in your talent to make it work for you. All right. And then number four, sorry, understands the times and demands of that time. Oskido, guys, like, he really understands the times and the demands of the time. He speaks about how he consults Komaporisa, because Omaporisa, they are in now, they are doing it, like the Mapianos are killing it. And he is not afraid to go to Maporisa and ask, Guti Senza Jani, how can I do it? How can I still be in the game, you know? And he also spoke to McG about entering the YouTube space. He asked McG, how do you do it? How do you make your way around the YouTube space? So he acknowledged people who are doing it and who are ahead of him, and he learns from them. Now he's on TikTok. Like, guys, have you checked Oskido's TikTok account? He's as funny as hell, you know. Like, he's so funny. I love him. Like, his last video is he killed it. I love it. And then number 5, he respects people for who they are and the position that they hold. He's a great person. He's got influence. He's got the following. He's got the money. He is well established. His record label has been existing and functional for more than 26 years. But he still respects people for who they are. He talks about an incident that happened at YFM when the new guy who was younger and the leader, they set him to hire Oskido on the first day of umsebenzi wakhe. And Oskido mentions that he made it easy for the guy. He did not challenge him at all. He himself even wrote the suspension letter or the firing letter to make things easier for the guy, and the guy acknowledges Oskido to say that, hey, thank you, you made things easier for me. So he acknowledges people for who they are. He respects them for their position. He doesn't have the attitude of saying, I've been in the game for the longest time, who are you to tell me this, wara 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 wara. So I love that about him, and I so wish many people were like him. And then the following one, he's not afraid to learn from those who are ahead of him. As I have mentioned, that he inquired from McG about podcasting. He allows his daughters to teach him about TikTok. They make TikTok videos together. He inquires from Koma Porisa, and he's not afraid, man, to go to people and ask for help. You know, I love that about him also. And then another one, he is reflective, and that helps him to understand the new artist and their the mistake they are making or they are doing now. Currently, because he looks back, and he is not shying away to the fact that Naye, he was once problematic, he was once like not focused and all that. He did like izinto ezirong ezininzi, but he's not shying away from that, and that the reflective Oskido helps him to understand the young artists and also to guide them in the right path. McG also mentions that whenever he meets Oskido, Oskido always asks him, are you focused? Be focused, be focused, you know. Even on the interview, he said that you must be focused. So he wants people to succeed. He wants people to be better. And yeah, he just wants the best from people and for people. And then he's not afraid to admit his past mistake. I've spoken about that as well, that he really admits when he is when he was wrong and all that. He spoke about his beefs with people, his misunderstandings with people, and how he mended that, or he rekindled relationships that were killed by that, you know. So that is good, Oskido. We love that from you. Another thing is that Oskido is a great businessman. Like he's got businesses, he's got a record label, he's an artist himself, he's got a restaurant, he does like so many things, you know. He's a DJ, he's got multiple streams of income, and I love that he's so secured, and like he will leave a legacy for his kids. But with that, money is not all there is to life, according to him. Obviously, I'm paraphrasing. According to him, I love his value system. He values relationships, as I have mentioned, that he's got a good relationship with Unomdeni, he's got a good relationship with Udiche Zinhle, he's got a good relationship with politicians like Omelusi Gigaba, Ofikile Mbaulula, or Julius Malema. Like he's got his networking, or his network is rich, that he's got people from the political space, he's got people from the music industry, he's got people from the business industry, you know. So he has aligned himself and partnered himself with different people from different spheres of life. So he values relationship. He knows that we succeed relationally, and he values success for everyone. When the people he mentors are like making it out there, he spoke about how proud he is of Black Coffee, and how proud he is of Umaporisa, how proud he is of DJ Zinhle, you know. And he values the success for everyone. And the last one, he values God and acknowledges his way. This one is one of the best for me, because he spoke about, he acknowledges God's way when he was speaking about the incident that happened, go fresh, you know. And Omekji was asking him, Uguti, how is it, oh fresh and journey, and he acknowledged that, you know, God's ways are higher than us. Sometimes God uses certain situation to get attention from us and all that. For the mere fact that he acknowledges God and he acknowledges God's ways, and he's saying, like, he's got a strong value system, he's got a strong belief system. He spoke about destiny, purpose, and being aligned with what God has created for you and has ordained for you, you know. So for me, it was like, you are doing well, man. And we see that, keep on doing. I wish you all the best. Your TikTok makes me laugh, and I love what you are doing. I am following you and I am seeing your work. Thank you so much, guys, for watching. I hope you are going to be inspired by this great leader, and I will see you on my next upload. Bye.